Hey y'all, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today is just going to be a bit of a swatch fest and a bit of a chill and chat. And I'm just going to sort of kiki with you guys and give you a bit of a life update, I guess. A bit of a what's going on over here in Terra Land. So if you're interested in knowing anything about my life and my business and what I have going on, or if you're just interested in seeing me swatch these Madam Glam polishes. Some of these are super old haul items, like I hauled this stuff almost a year ago and still have not gotten around to swatching these, but I need to swatch them. I need to get them onto my pop sticks and get them added to my collection. So if you're interested in kikiing with me, let's kiki for about the next, I don't know, half an hour or so. All right, stick around. All right, some of this stuff I'm not gonna be swatching in this video. Like I purchased a backup of my Builder Light Pink, which I've already swatched. This is Builder Light Pink, so I'm not swatching that in this video. I also hauled an extra no wipe top coat and a velvet matte top coat. Obviously, I'm not gonna be swatching these two in this video, and I've actually used the velvet matte top coat in several of my recent videos. I've just been like reaching into that box to grab my velvet matte top coat. Y'all already know what the heck a matte top coat looks like. This is a backup bottle of Builder Sheer Pink. I actually adore Madam Glam's Builder Gels, but I really wish they would offer them in pots. I'm just not a big fan. I mean, like I'm a big fan of their products, of course, yes, but as far as builders go, because the products are way thicker than your normal polish or your base coat or your top coat, I'm just not a fan of the way the brush applies, you know what I'm saying? Like the bottle brush applies the product. So I did buy an extra backup of Builder Sheer Pink. I already have one, but I realized as I was looking at my pop sticks over there that you just saw, I didn't swatch this. I did not swatch this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that in this video. And then I also have a, what is this? A detail liner brush. I've never owned, I don't think I own a Madam Glam detail liner brush. And that is looking mighty fine, mighty fine. Yes, I will take you in my brush collection. Y'all know I freaking love my brushes. I'm obsessed with brushes. I don't really understand why. Here we go. I'm just gonna start grabbing polishes and doing a little bit of swatching, as well as telling y'all kind of what the heck I have going on in my life, changes I have going on in my life. And yeah, let's just dive right in. So if you are brand new here, then maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you know. I am the owner of Bases Loaded Lacquer, which is an indie polish brand. I started my own indie polish brand 6 years ago, but I actually fell in love with nail art, and nail art is sort of like what brought me into this entire world, this entire community in which we are living. I fell in love with nail art about 7 years ago, and then shortly after that, I guess, I discovered the world of indie polishes, and that ain't the one. So I, of course, dove right down the rabbit hole for indie polishes. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this. I think I want to make my own indie polish. Like I want to own my own brand. And so I did. And when I originally launched in 2016, I was Braves Diva Nails. But keep in mind, my YouTube channel predates my brand. So I was Braves Diva Nails on this here channel for years. So when I launched my brand, my indie polish brand, it was just called Braves Diva Nails. So then I was like, you know what? Does Braves Diva Nails scream nail polish? No, I don't think so. So let's rebrand into Braves Diva polish, which I did. And then a couple of years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm not entirely sure I want to be Braves Diva polish forever. So let's rebrand once again into Bases Loaded Lacquer. So a couple of years ago, I rebranded. I became Bases Loaded Lacquer. So my My brand started as Brave Steva Nails, and then I was Brave Steva Polish, and now I am Bases Loaded Lacquer. Oh, I freaking love Shaka, and I've used Shaka a few times. So a couple of years ago, I really think I was sort of like struggling a little bit to sort of find what the hell do I want to do with my life. Like, where's my brand going? Is this something that I want to do? I sort of started this brand out of a necessity for like a creative outlet, sort of like my nail art, right? Like, you know, we're creatives. That's what we do. And I really, really loved being able to use my creativity in the nail art, like, or in the polish world. Like, I could sort of, I don't know what the word is, express my creativity through nail polish and making beautiful things. But last November 5th to be exact, I lost my like soulmate in dog form. His name was Wee. I'll put a picture up right here. He was like literally the love of my life. And November 5th, I lost him. And when that happened, I pretty much just, I don't know, man, like I spiraled. It took every ounce of energy for 3 whole fucking months to just drag my ass out of bed. I've never suffered from depression. I do have an anxiety disorder, but I've never like been depressed. But I honestly think that's what I was kind of going through after losing Wee, right? Like I couldn't, like all creativity, all inspiration just went completely out the window when he passed away. And even before that though, I was still kind of like probably half of 2021, I was kind of like, oh, I have to go mix polish. And there were so many times that I'd be down in the clubhouse, mix and polish, and literally the only thing I could think of was, oh man, like I really want to be up in my salon doing my nails. Like I just want to go do my nails. But I had to be downstairs, you know, making polish and creating new beauties, which I did, you know, I powered through. And I did make, you know, several beauties. This is really gorgeous too. But then on the other hand, there were several times, well, not even several times, like the few times that I would afford myself the luxury of being up here in my salon and actually painting my nails, I would feel guilty because I was like, shit, I shouldn't be up here. Like I should be down in the clubhouse, mix and polish. But here I sit, you know, I'm just up here doing my nails and I probably shouldn't be. So long story short, nail art has always been like my first love. And again, nail art sort of brought me into this whole world of indie polish, which I then parlayed into an actual brand, and I was a business owner and the whole thing. But over the last couple of years, like I've just really, I don't know, not even over the last couple of years, just over the last probably 6 months, I honestly, I think to pull myself out of the funk of like not wanting to mix polish and not feeling creative, I leaned back into the nail art world to sort of like re-energize my creativity. And I sort of realized, or I have realized over the last few months, that nail art is my first love. And like, this is what I want to do. And I love creating content, and maybe deep down in my soul, I am actually a content creator. So sort of that's sort of where I'm going. Now, it's not like I'm leaving this community altogether. I've really just been loving creating the content. I'm loving the editing process. Y'all, like I rarely loved editing, but I recently, not recently, probably like a year and a half ago, I purchased a MacBook and I taught myself how to edit videos in iMovie. Like I've never done that before. I'm really getting into like the analytics, like the analytical side of things. Mix and polish. I just fell out of love with mix and polish, but my love for nail art never left. And it's totally okay to, I don't know what the term is. It's okay to have different interests, right? Different loves, different passions. pursue what you can, fit into your daily life, what you can, what you love. And that's sort of what I've been doing lately. Maybe you're new here and you don't even know this, but I spent several months, like months and months and months on end, not uploading any content at all on YouTube. But within the last 6 months, probably, I've really gotten more into it, and I've fallen in love with gels, right? Like y'all know, extension gels and hard gels and just, you know, the whole Madam Glam world and Vetsy. I'm sort of just living in a different world in my own little head right now that does not involve making nail polish. This past weekend, well, I'm recording this on November the 4th, but Halloween weekend, probably like the last 4 years, I think, 4 or 5 years, every Halloween weekend, I would have a massive like blowout sale. I would either bring a new collection and put that on sale, or I would just put all of my current sort of inventory on sale. And it was called the Black Pumpkin. So every Halloween weekend, I would have a Black Pumpkin sale, and that would pretty much serve as like my Black Friday sale, right? So this past Halloween weekend, I guess, I had basically, I don't want to say my very like final, my last Black Pumpkin sale, but I had a big Black Pumpkin sale, and I'm just sort of like trying to move products that have been sitting on my shelves for a while, or even new products. This is a rubber base coat, by the way, you guys. This is Laos. I had a massive sale, and I sort of like announced a few weeks ahead of this year's Black Pumpkin that I'm kind of shuttering the doors on Bases Loaded Lacquer because I'm not in love with mix and polish anymore. But I also spent 12 years in corporate America where it was a struggle to drag my fat ass out of bed and drive myself to work every day to do a job that I hated. Like, I'm not corporate America, y'all. I'm sorry. The money was great, and I freaking loved the people, and I still miss my coworkers to this day. Life is too short to do shit that you're just not really fucking passionate about. Like, straight up. I guess that's pretty much just gonna be like the theme of this video, maybe. And I'm too old. Why should I be forced to do some shit that I don't want to fucking do? Straight up. I guess the purpose of this video is to tell y'all, follow your dreams. Honest to God, follow your dreams. I was blessed enough to start my own business and be that boss bitch. And don't get me wrong, I am still a boss bitch, honey. I am still a boss bitch. But I'm just really feeling like the content creator side of my life right now, and I am having an absolute ball planning all this new stuff, like all these new gels and all these new techniques, and like I am back into like the nail art game. Now, my nail art ain't all that great, okay? My nail art ain't much better than it was, you know, 4 years ago, but I'm trying, you know, I'm spending time actually putting in the work. I'm putting in the work here on the old tube of views, and I'm trying to grow my channel. If you've seen one of my previous videos, I did say that I have a 3,000. Y'all, did I seriously put that damn label on the wrong way? Hell yeah, I did. Damn it. That's what happens. I was sitting here labeling my pop sticks, watching Downton Abbey for like the 15th time, and I put my label on the wrong side of my pop stick. Oh well, shit happens. Anyway, I don't even know what the hell I was talking about, but yeah, so I'm just having a ball playing in this space again, this space that I love and that I know so well. Oh, I know what I was saying. My goal is to reach 3,000 followers, 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. A few years ago, I actually did have over 3,000 subs. But then, because I had to take time off to run a business and mix polish and to be that boss bitch, my channel sort of suffered because I wasn't able to upload content regularly. So, probably my all-time favorite Madam Glam polish, Cherry Petals. If you guys remember, I'll put a link up in the cards. When G Money was here, she brought Cherry Petals. This is the base color that I used when I used my Vetsy tips for the very first time, and the Vetsy, what is it, like solid nail glue or whatever. Cherry Petals was the base color, and oh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, you guys. Oh, this is like, oh my God. And I'm not even a pink fan. This is like if Ivory had one tiny, tiny little baby drop of red dropped into it. It is the most soft, most beautimous pink. Oh, and I know some of y'all are not in my Facebook group. This has been FBO, right? This has been Facebook official for a few weeks now, but I'm just now bringing it, you know, and making it YTO, YouTube official. This is Stone of Hope. So it's interesting because when I first got into the nail art community on YouTube and on Instagram, several of you guys, you know, we follow each other, we subscribe to each other's channels, and you guys sort of became my Bases Loaded Lacquer polish customers. But maybe you're not on Facebook, you know, maybe you're not in my Facebook group. Maybe you didn't see that announcement that I made a couple of weeks ago. Oh, look how pretty that is. That would be a gorgeous base for nail art as well. Anyway, so maybe you're not fully up to date on sort of like what's happening in my world. And so maybe this is sort of a surprise to you guys. But I honestly, like, I'm not going to get any like hate, I don't think, from any of you guys for obviously following my passions or shuttering temporarily. And I'm not saying Bases Loaded Lacquer ain't never coming back, because, you know, I may find my passion again. I don't know. I may find my creativity again to mix polish. But for right now, that is not my focus. It's not what I want to be doing. And it's also hard too, because I live in Michigan. Sorry if I'm all over the place in this video, you guys. My brain's all over the place. But I do live in Michigan, and come summertime, I don't want to be in the basement making polish. Our warm weather months are so short up here, and I have a pool. I have a beautifully landscaped backyard and a sound system, and, you know, I just want to be outside cranking my tunes and floating around in the pool with Nana and the dogs or my girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? I pretty much don't work a ton in the summer anyway, because I like to be outside. So here's Blue Monday. Now, you guys, I bought this just before I went to Atlanta because I had this entire idea. I don't own any navy. It's hard to find a navy. Y'all, I did it again. I put that freaking label on the wrong side of my pop stick. Ciao. What the hell? Anyway, I had this plan to do, you know, a red and blue mani. This still is not navy. Like, this ain't the navy of my dreams. This is just like a blue. One thing I will say, though, about Madam Glam's polishes, and this is honestly across the board on their website, for all of the amazing products that Madam Glam has and that they, you know, sell on their website, their swatch pictures are absolute garbage. I'm sorry, Madam Glam, if that offends you. I do love that you try to incorporate some diversity and some different skin tones with your, I don't even want to call them swatchers. Like you have different photos, maybe like 4 different skin tones, but you've pretty much just, I don't know, green screened or copied and pasted the same freaking nail color on every single skin tone. And that's not indicative of what the actual color is. So, Madam Glam, I love you, but please do better. Please do better. Branch out with your diversity and your inclusion. I want to see all of your polishes on as many different skin tones as possible. But I also want to see the polish look differently on different skin tones. And it's quite obvious that these fake ass pictures of your swatchers, they just don't cut it with me. But any boobs, this is looking way darker through my phone than it is on the pop stick right now. This is like a dusty blue. But again, I purchased this because according to their website, and I literally only searched for blue polishes, this one appeared to be the most navy of the group. and I'm sorry, but this is not navy. So chalk this up to just crappy swatch photos. Sorry, Madam Glam. Still a beautiful blue, and I do love blue, and I do love green, but not a fan. Not a fan of any of that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my Builder Sheer Pink, but I already have this one. Yep, that is open. Anyway, that's sort of my life update, y'all. This bottle's almost done, which is why I wish this was in a pot, because there's no freaking way I'll be able to empty this bottle. Like, I can't get the brush all the way down into the product. Oh, that's gonna hurt my heart. And it's so thick, like I don't think it'll pour out. Well, it might. Maybe if I just turned it upside down in a pot, maybe gravity would take over and it would all come out. I don't know. Y'all, this video is a mess. I apologize. Okay, Builder Sheer Pink. I have used this on my nail before. Yeah, Boulder Sheer Pink. But it really is like such a soft kiss of pink. It's almost like it's teetering on the brink of white, sheer white. But my goodness, it is so beautiful. All right, sorry, there's all sorts of fuzz. Sorry if I was out of shot there too, but this is so stunning. Love that. Love you. Basically, I just wanted to pop on before I do my puddings to just let y'all know, reiterate the fact that I'm great. My mental health is thriving. I'm happy again. I'm feeling so much less stress, but I've received a lot of emails and messages from customers and IRL friends who are like, oh my God, like once I announced that I was sort of stepping away from Bases Loaded Lacquer, taking a bit of a hiatus, I had a lot of people sort of questioning like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I'm just here to let everyone know that yes, your girl is fine. Your girl is doing great. She is flourishing, she is thriving, she is prospering, honey. But I'm just here to sort of grow my YouTube channel. So hopefully I can get back on track, get my channel back up to the numbers that I had sort of before I had to step away and run a business and be that chick. So yeah, your views mean the world to me. Your comments mean the world to me. So, you know, anytime you see me, I don't know, post a new video, if you would like to, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads from Bases Loaded Lacquer. But if you do happen to watch one of my videos, I would really appreciate, you know, a thumbs up, as well as maybe a comment. You know, if you're feeling generous, just leave me a little comment. And I promise I have been doing much better on the like responding to comments kind of a thing, because I was really bad. This color is gorgeous. Stone of Hope. I'm really glad I picked that up. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to tell you. If you would like to stick around, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some pudding gels, and I'm gonna do both of these gel paints, but on the gel paints I only have one pop stick, and I'm pretty much just gonna do like a line, and then as my Madam Glam gel paint collection grows, I will just add lines, you know, to this one pop stick. So yeah, if you would like to stick around while I swatch these pudding gels, please do. I'm gonna throw some background sounds and some noises on in the background because I'm kind of done talking. I think I've pretty much told you guys everything that I needed to say. But yeah, so that's pretty much where we are. I think I'm still gonna try to do live bingo in the group every so often. Every month, Nana and I used to go live in my Facebook group, and we would host live bingo night in the bleachers, and I would give away prizes and that kind of stuff. But so many people like still love the bingo that I think I'm just going to try to bring as many people together as possible, you know, schedule an event, go live in the group, and I won't be giving away prizes because I don't really have a lot of inventory left. However, I do still have some inventory left, so feel free to shop the shelf in my profile, or like under this video. There should be like a shelf that shows you guys what all is still available in my shop, or go to basesloadeddlacquer.com. All of the polishes that I do still have left in inventory, they're priced between like $2 a piece and like $5 or $6. Like, I'm talking blowout prices. I need all these freaking polishes. I need them to go to new homes. If you want to pick up some indie polishes for $2, $3, $4, go to basesloadeddlacquer.com. And now I'm going to be quiet and just throw on some ambiance and finish up these, my second coat of these, and do one coat of my pudding gels. Thank you guys for watching. If you stuck around this long, the key word is changes. The key word is changes.